guys, Renee from Me, You, and the Chickens. So as some of you might already know, we just got our license, our nursery license. So we're really excited about that. We've been starting plants since last year. So, I mean, it's going to be a while before everything's available, but I just wanted to show you what we're growing here. So this is all shampoo ginger. Of course, the cones aren't up yet, but this is all shampoo ginger. These are pear trees, or peach, sorry. My bad. Those are peach trees. We actually just got those a few months ago. Don't mind the messes, because really, that's Chloe. She's not a plant. However, she is growing. It's a fig. Somebody actually gave us that fig, and it's doing great. They actually told us it was an orange tree. That's not what it was. Chayote squash. Another fig. Go over here. That's a fig tree, but this one isn't doing well. So we'll probably be taking clippings from the other two. I haven't quite figured out why the other two are doing better than these two. And then we got our banana trees. These guys have sprouted up. He dug a trench. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There's compost and rabbit poop and leaves, whatever. They're shooting up babies. Look how big they are. They're doing great. This one's not in the pit, but I mean, it's doing good. And it is shooting up babies. Just not as well as those. And then there's this one. So these are all different versions of banana trees, varieties. This is an ice cream banana. Shooting up another baby. This is actually a baby off of this. So very soon we'll be selling banana trees, which is great. Who doesn't want a banana tree? If you keep them clipped, you know, everybody says they're so ugly because they look, you know, have all those dead leaves. You're supposed to kind of trim that down. That's a mulberry. So we're waiting for that to get going. We're actually waiting for it to have enough on there that maybe the birds might leave a few for us. So we haven't mowed out here and everything's all over. But this is about plants, right? Not that. That is a lime tree. It's actually doing a lot better than what it was. This is a strawberry guava. Very hard to see. These are easier to see. This is a loquat. It's doing great. Actually, if you notice, and I don't know if you could tell in the camera, that's what I've been kind of looking at. There's 3 loquats. So this one, and that one. So that one is so much bigger, and I'll show you when I get down there, than either one of these. And I'm kind of trying to figure out why. So this one gets more sun. That one gets about as much sun as this one does. That one gets less sun. So I'm thinking that that might be the difference. Alan is building garden beds, so we're going to be doing vegetables. Unfortunately, our rototiller took a crap and no longer works, so you know anybody local that wants to get rid of a rototiller or has one really cheap, please let us know, because that one's not coming back. Okay, so this one's not that big, but this one over here is doing really good. Look at all the new growth on this one. So I don't know if maybe, now I did put a lot more rabbit poop on this one. So that could be, because it's right next to the bunny barn. So, you know, it's kind of convenient. And I'm thinking that could probably be what it is. So I gotta walk back around this way or I'll trip over the hoses. Alright. So this is a moringa. That's a great tree, and every single homesteader should have one. And as soon as we're able to get some seeds and stuff together, we'll be growing them and we'll be selling those. That's weeds. You don't want that. This, what I was told, it was Vietnamese spinach. Now I don't know if there's any such thing as Vietnamese spinach. They sent me a screenshot of the description, but I can't find anything on Google. So I don't know, I'm just kind of leaving it here. I planted another one over here, and there's one underneath this massive node that is not marijuana. I know it looks like it, everybody says that. There's one there. And truth be told, I don't really know what this plant is. It does flower. It gets beautiful flowers. It's huge. And it keeps going. Yeah, all the way up there. I'm going to have to clip that. It's got the seed pods. So you see those? Those are the seed pods. That's where the flowers were. And it does have pricklies too. Like, where are they? I keep catching them, but I don't know. I think they're on the stems, maybe. Well, so if anybody knows exactly what this is, I'd really appreciate it if you let me know. It's got the seed pods. It comes up with like this big purple-pink flower, like a hibiscus. So I really do think it's a hibiscus. I just don't know what kind. Okay. That, I believe it's a guava. I forgot what kind. I actually thought it was going to die, so I didn't pay much attention to it. The same thing with this. It was in a small pot, and it actually fell over, like, you know, when the frost in the winter came and everything. It was sitting on the little ledge there, and it fell over, and I thought it was dead, and, well, I've cut a lot of this off, and it just comes out. It was coming. You see where that cutoff is there? It was all the way out here. So I'm going to have to cut this one off too. I've been cutting it off and repotting it, just in case it's something I want, you know, until I figure out what it is. If it's not something I want, then I guess I just have a bunch of potted, useless plants. Oh, and it's starting to rain. This is the Okinawa spinach. This stuff grows like crazy. So I'm going to start taking this stuff up and replanting it. I already did over here. Oh, I just got my foot wet, so it's slippery now. So I planted some over here so that that can spread and we can use it to feed the chickens. And then over here there's also another guava, and then there's a chaya. Is that chaya or cassava? Heck, I don't remember now. Jeez, I just lost myself. But there's another one. And a little itty bitty one. Okay, so let's walk. Hold on a second and I'll take you to the other area. Okay. See, I knew it was about to rain because the flies were biting. That's a grape. We actually got a few grapes off of this, which is surprising because I just planted it this year. But we're really hoping for good things. I'm going to put up a trellis for it. This is peanuts. Yes, peanuts. I'm growing peanuts. Not much to see right now, but you'll see when they come up. That is cranberry hibiscus. Papaya. I would like a couple more papaya trees. So if anybody wants to trade a cranberry hibiscus for a papaya, heck yeah. That is also a cranberry hibiscus. They get really tall and they do bush out. They are edible. Great to have. This is one of my other chayote squashes. So we're going to make it go this way because the chicken coop isn't strong enough. So we're going to bring it that way, and it's going to climb all the way this way onto this fence and that way. Okay. Well, that's the plan anyway, but so this is, I believe this is a beauty berry. It was hanging out in a pot, so I'm really pretty sure it's a beauty berry. This is a clipping of that unknown plant, and another one. These are yard-long beans. We're actually selling those. Those are cucumbers. A couple of moringa trees. Those are pigeon peas, which actually grows on a tree, so it's like peas on a tree. And those are little baby ones. Pineapple. There's another one. I'm going to go with cassava. I actually like it. It's beautiful. Pepper plants, which I have to separate. Another one of the unidentified, which I actually just potted, so they're a little wilted right now. This is our raspberry. What I'm going to try to see is if the little sprouts on the bottom, there's little tiny ones down there. I'm going to see if maybe I could pull them up and pot them so that I could share some raspberry bushes. Wouldn't that be great? So right now I'm just kind of putting my started plants over here because, to tell you the truth, anybody that has a lot of chickens knows that rats will come. You know, it might be one, it might be two, it could be 10, who knows, but they're coming. And rats like seeds. Yeah. Let me tell you, I am really ticked off because I planted passion fruit and moringa in these, and it looks like I only have maybe 2 moringas. They took the seeds. They took them. They took them right out of the dirt, and that's why I moved everything over here. This is loofah gourd. So those loofah sponges that you use, which I didn't know, it's a plant, and this is how you grow it. They're coming up really good too. It took a little bit, but they are coming. There's a few more. Oh yeah, there's a few more. So I have to kind of Google how to grow that. I'm sure I probably have to do another trellis. We'll be doing a lot of trellises. So this is the start of our nursery, do you want to call it? Not sure. But I'm loving it. It's coming along great. And nothing has gotten into the plants since I moved them over here. Which thankfully, because to tell you the truth, I was really upset. Let me show you where they were. So that's the bunny barn. That's the English lavender coop. Right in between here is where I started my plants. I still have some of them back here. But look what's happened. You see how that dirt is like all missing and stuff? That's not because the rain washed it out or, you know, somebody hit it or something. That's because a rat came through and took all my seeds. So it didn't bother the oregano. Pretty much all of this I'm in the process of moving. So I do see that some tomatoes are up, which is great. But what I'm really excited about are the Everglades tomatoes. And these are the Everglades. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 6, and hopefully more come up. Because from what I hear, Everglades tomatoes are, well, you know, some people say they're actually kind of invasive. But I kind of want an invasive tomato. You know, if I need to trim it back, I'll trim it back. But, this is Katuk. No, I don't really know what Katuk is. But I have a plant. I'm going to do research. And we'll figure it out. This is an apricot. No, it's not. Hold on. Avocado. Avocado, which I'm kind of rethinking on because avocados are toxic to chickens and goats. And the last thing I want to do is have my goats get a hold of something that could kill them. These are Everglades tomatoes that my friend Melissa gave me. And as soon as I put them in the ground, they started taking over. Look, these guys have only been in the ground maybe, I don't know, maybe a week and a half. And they started out like, they were like maybe 2 inches high. They took off. So the aloe, I'm actually thinking about putting the aloe right here. Right here. In the ground instead of in pots. I have 3 of them. And they're doing good. It's not that they're not doing good, but I want them to have babies. So yeah, those are the avocado seeds. Which, you know, they're sitting there while I'm in my deciding phase as to whether or not to grow them. But yeah, these are the aloe, and I really want them to spread out and get big and have lots of babies. So I think the best thing to do is just kind of clean out this area right here. Let me back up without tripping over anything. So from the tree, hold on. So from this tree, like right here, I think I'm just going to make like an aloe bed. I think that'd be a really good spot for them because it's not too sunny. And I have to find that other aloe that's in the yard somewhere that's not doing so well and plant it over here too. But over here, let me show you the other cranberry hibiscus. Y'all gotta get a cranberry hibiscus. Look how big it is. And I've taken a lot off to make new plants. So you eat these newer leaves, they're the ones that are the sweetest, and they actually do kind of taste like cranberry. It's an edible. Google it, check it out. That's a gardenia. This is a random cucumber. Sorry about my finger in there. I'm going to try cucumbers. It probably won't work, but I'm going to try to either make them crawl up a little bit. What I was thinking is maybe, because you got to be kind of creative when you have limited space. So what I was thinking is maybe they could crawl up. Now they can't go over the roof because I still need to open that. Come back down. And then maybe put a little square here where they can kind of crawl. And if they want to, the square will go out and go here. Right that way. We'll see how that works. We'll go around the corner and I'll show you, because I have other cucumbers. Hey, Sugar Pop. Hey, buddy boy. This is our new coaching. Oh my goodness, isn't he gorgeous? Okay, this is not about coaching. It's not about chickens. Keep going. Okay, so I just planted that one. That is cucumber. And that's just on the other side where I said the cucumbers were going to crawl. So I'm hoping to have like a huge cucumber patch going all the way around. That's the hope if they behave. That is a random weed. You know, those vines that grow in Florida. I actually kind of like them because when the sun is behind this coop, when, like, I have them on the barred rock coop, and it covers the top of one side so it offers more shade. So I don't really pull them off the coops. I just kind of let them do their thing. Let nature help out the chickens. You know, give them a little bit of shade. I haven't mowed or weed whacked in I don't know how long. This is a Monstera delicioso. That's Alan's favorite plant. Eventually we'll put that in the ground so it can get really big. So I forgot what that plant in the pot was, but the two on the side are yard-long beans. So they say that in Florida they grow really well. So my hope is that they'll crawl up the pen, and we shall see. Gardenia. Oh, that's not a gardenia. Look at that. I lied to you. That's an orange tree. I was looking at the gardenia. That's a gardenia. And then that's a gardenia. And then this orange tree has gone nutso. And I'm really not sure if I should... Look, it's way up there. Any plant experts, let me know if I should be trimming that. Because, you know, it is July, so I'm not sure if I should be trimming it in the summer. Or wait till the fall. Well, there are a lot more plants to show you, but it's starting to rain. So I am going to not get my phone wet anymore because it seems to act up when I do. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that, and if you have any ideas for plants that, do you see this? Buddy, get out of there. Why are you in there? Yeah, that's not your... Damn. That's so disrespectful. Okay, well, this is why you just try things and see if it works. But if you have any advice on plants, or anything that you saw me growing that I'm maybe not doing right, or maybe know what this unknown plant is, now that would be... Anybody know what that is? Those are the pods. They do have flowers, not right now, but it's a big, I think it's a deep pink, or is it purple? I don't know, but it's a really big hibiscus flower looking type thing. And these are the leaves. It does have kind of pricklies on it somewhere. So, but it's really big and it's a fast grower. So if anybody knows what that is, let me know. Alright guys, well, that's part of what we're doing here. Look out for our next video. Make sure you subscribe if you like our videos. Hit the thumbs up. And let us know what you think. Or anything you want to see. Alright, nice chatting with you. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.